partnering with me on this video. Welcome officially to this vlog, to this wedding planning day in my life vlog. Do you know I actually put on this white sweatshirt to go with the theme? Because I feel like I haven't talked much about wedding planning, or I don't share that much. I share like a little bit here and there. Let's get this air going, I'm hot. And so yeah, I thought that could be good, especially because we have a Zoom meeting with our wedding planner later this afternoon. Max and I, not Lucy and I, but Lucy might leave right before then. She'll be with us, join us this morning, and she's gonna go this afternoon. Now we're actually going to conduct some market research. No, we're just gonna, do some research for bridesmaids gifts. And Lucy's helping me, although she will be a bridesmaid. No one else knows. So yeah, she's gonna help me with that. So that is our first order of business today, having to do with wedding planning. Because I took too long and still haven't asked my bridesmaids, even though they all pretty much know, but I haven't officially asked. Guys, I couldn't even show you what store we were in. That's how top secret this is, which I guess is funny because people will know shortly. Yeah. I guess we could show them. My bridesmaids aren't really watching. Here's your hint. What we're up to. We're back from our super secret mission for bridesmaids gifts. Perfect timing, you guys. This package just came in from Abercrombie and I got the cutest dresses. I wanted to highlight their wedding shop for you guys because they have the best wedding guest dresses. Like, look at this one.
I love that.
Thank you. Lucy's gonna commentate outside.
Yeah, it looks like a nice light flowy fabric.
It is, and I actually have it in a light yellow, and I love this style so much that I got this blue color. Thank you so much, Abercrombie, for partnering with me on this video. So exciting whenever I get to. I love them so much. And I actually got one white dress as well that I thought would be fun for like bachelorette. They just have if you are the bride or your wedding guest, or even if it's like a big wedding. Like I would wear this to a big wedding. Yeah. But I also would wear it to.
Nice. It's like kind of formal that it's darker too. Yeah. Like if it was lighter color, I feel like
in the back. I know. They just have such good styles. Like this one in specific, I've seen a lot in a bunch of different colors. One of Sydney's friends wore like a light blue of this to her wedding this summer, and just the back looks so nice and weddingy. So I think this is like the best style for you guys. I was saying it could be good for like a formal wedding, but also I think it's becoming more and more of a thing to have like smaller, intimate, like elopement or like a courthouse wedding. And so I have some good options for that as well, I think. And Abercrombie kind of has everything for all the vibes for wedding guest, bride. Yeah, okay, this is the first one, starting off strong. Yeah, love her so much. I actually have the yellow in a medium, and this I got in a small, and I truly feel that I am between a small and a medium, if anyone else feels like they're between sizes. So I was just like, okay, maybe I'll get this in a small. It'll be like a little bit more form-fitting on top. If you want a little bit looser or anything like that, you could just go up. So yeah, my other one's definitely more flowy, but if that helps with sizing, because I think I always get questions asked about sizing. So I believe most of these I got in a small. Yeah, okay, we love. Starting off strong. You guys, Lucy and I are freaking out over this one.
Love her.
Look how good she is.
I love the color and the match.
Lucy actually helped me pick this out. And this reminded me of you, which is why I first clicked on it. I'm like, this is freaking good. I've been seeing dresses that are like more opaque and then sheer the rest of the way, and they just look so cute to me. I love this, especially going into the fall. Like a little chocolatey brown number, high neck, sheer leg. Who is she?
I love it.
So good. High neck. Nobody does dresses like this, like Abercrombie. They're so good, and their fit is always so good. Like, you know, other online brands you order and the dress just doesn't fit right and they're so expensive, whatever. Abercrombie's fit so well. Wait, I like don't want to take off this dress. It's so adorable. Lucy and I are about to go to Bermuda with some friends. And like, is this too fancy for vacation? Maybe. But we might have to bring this with.
It's so pretty though.
Just because it's so pretty. Why do I have a feeling that you're going to steal this from me?
I know, I do love it.
I feel like you're chocolate brown.
Yeah, I love
girly.
The brown. I feel like the brown looks good on you though.
This is in my color palette. Like the warm autumn. I'm a true autumn. Is that what it's called? Warm autumn? Wow, this fits me like a glove. Okay, I love this so much. Did they make this in other colors? I want this in every color. Did they? I think they saw.
The bag is cute.
So good. Did I already say? I'll have all these dresses linked down below so you guys can copy if you want. Okay, all of these dresses are it. All of them are a hit. I'm like loving them all so
They're all so different.
much. When I saw this style on there, I was like, because a lot of times like a silky maxi dress, I feel like can be hard to be flattering, or if it's like tight on my stomach, I don't usually love it. But the fact that this was so flowy, I want to say the style is like trapeze. I would be making that up. But it's just like really flowy and nice. Midnight blue, like a dark navy. Can one of you guys wear this to my wedding? Well, only if you're invited. Please don't jump unannounced. But like I want someone to wear this to my wedding. I feel like it's just chic. And you could add like a little neck scarf, or like Lucy was like, wear that pearl chunky necklace you have with this. This may be coming on vacay with me. This is so good. Wait, why am I feeling so cute and like confident in these dresses?
Yeah.
Like I always do for Abercrombie. Okay, see, this I feel like is the epitome of how I want the dress code for our wedding. Because when it comes to dress code for our wedding, it's been kind of a challenge. We haven't set our venue, which we're gonna keep private until after, but we have said that it is here on the Cape, so think beachy, but we still want it to be like nice, informal, like long. So I feel like this is like the perfect dress for our dress code for guests. Like it's still long but beachy, but feels formal but flowy.
Like not too hot, right?
Blue, yeah, not too hot. Okay. Wait, this is actually like I might do like a, I don't know how it would be, like a vision board for guests to see, like this is kind of what I'm envisioning all of you wearing, and this is gonna like go on there. Okay, this is actually very helpful. And I think I said earlier, in a little bit, Max and I have a Zoom call with our wedding planner. So this is actually helping solidify my vision. There's like so many decisions you gotta make. Should I keep this on for our wedding planning meeting? I'm like, hey guys, good afternoon.
You stand the whole
They'd be like, okay. Okay, this is the one white piece I was telling you guys about that I ordered. I like can't wait until my bachelorette to wear this. I need to pack this for vacay. I'm just so excited about all these. I want to wear it right away.
So cute.
I love
the
her.
back, like it's so pretty, like all.
I am loving this light, like, what is it? Not tulle, chiffon, like, I just love it. I just feel like a fairy princess and flowy. And what I have to tell you guys about this one is it's actually a small tall, and I'm so happy that they have the tall length. They might have an extra tall. I'm thinking of jeans. I feel like they have short, extra short, tall, extra tall. And for the dress, I know they at least have tall. They might even have extra tall too. And it's so nice because I know I was looking at the length of it when I look at the inseam, and I'm like, oh, this is a little short. So the fact that there's a tall version, it just looks better. It looks like it was made for me better. Oh, I love it. Wait, this is making me so excited because I feel like sometimes trying on dresses, bridal related, I can get in my head with like how I'm looking or body image or whatever, but I'm feeling like cute and confident in all these, so it's making me so happy. Okay, we love, you may see this more than once, and I don't know if I could save this for or like bridal shower. I just love this style of this, the layers. It's like fun and bridal and cute. If you were doing like a more chill wedding and wanted to be short for like rehearsal dinner the day before, you could even do this the night before, like tall heels, pony. Wow, okay. Loving this, clearly. I was gonna say save the best for last, but they're honestly all so good. I was like most excited about this style though. The maxi strapless. We can tell we're loving the maxi strapless, but with the little neck scarf, I have been loving this trend style, if you will. And you could play it around. You could do this so many different ways. Like you could wrap it, you know, if you wanted to. Oh, I just love it like simple, just like this. And I just feel like it's so flattering and fun. I want to say they also have this in white, so I might need that one as well. This is so good. I actually feel like in the maxis, if this helps you guys, I'm 5'8.5" when I just got measured. I always say I'm 5'9", but I think I'm technically 5'8.5". For the maxis, I didn't do the tall because I think they say to do the tall, be 5'9" and above. And I'm like, I don't want it to be too long. And I actually feel like a lot of my length is like here. So I feel like this is a good, like this goes to my ankles. Like if you can see, this goes like a good length on me. Maybe with heels I could do the longer inseam, but I didn't want to have to wear heels. Like if I wanted to wear this with like flats, I could, you know? So if that helps with sizing. But those short ones, I just look at if it's lower than like a 30, you know? When it'll be like that measurement to inseam, whatever. I'm like, oh, my butt's gonna show. So then I'll do the tall, but yeah, for the long ones, I just do like small, regular length, and it's good. Okay, that was so much fun. Thanks for joining me, trying on all my cutie new dresses. Again, I'm sure you're already aware, but if you're not, be aware. beware. No, just don't sleep on Abercrombie Wedding Shop is what I'm trying to say. And definitely check out all of those dresses if you have a wedding coming up, if you're a bride, all of the things. Again, everything will be linked down below in the description. And now I think Lucy's gonna head out, which is so sad. And I'm gonna get ready for our wedding planning meeting. This is a day of wedding things, and I can share with you guys more later what I've been hung up on. It's been a whole thing, but it'll be great. It's all gonna work out. No stress. Yeah. Put my tummy sweatshirt back on. Of course, Brody's chomping away right as I have to log on. Why do I get like nervous? I need to not. The whole point of a wedding planner is so she can help us out. Join with Google Meet. Wait, shut this off in a second. When we get going. Oh. I wonder if Max is on. Okay. Get it out of your system before they log on to the call. Just one last bite of food I was eating quick. Okay. Hang on, I literally don't know if I clicked the right meeting. Oh.
Hi.
Here we are. Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Morning, you guys. Sorry I went MIA. After our meeting yesterday, it took like everything out of me. I was so exhausted after it when it was 2 hours long. I figured we could just have a catch up now. My best buddy. Okay, you guys, there's so much to say. So sorry, there's self tanner on. I need to wash off right now, but I'm looking kind of orange. Yeah, that meeting went almost 2 hours long. So I was so tired after. I had such a headache. I just feel like so mentally worn out. Wedding planning, I don't know if people talk about this, but I just feel like it's like decision overload and so many decisions you have to make that like it makes me literally so tired. And after I FaceTime Max and was like, am I sick? Like I literally don't feel good. Like I have such a headache. Like he's like, well, have you drank any water? Can you like maybe go outside, touch some grass? I'm like, good idea. So I drank like a huge electrolyte water, walked Brody outside, felt way better, made dinner and slept 8 hours last night. Like went to bed early, which I never sleep 8 hours. So I'm feeling way better and refreshed, less drained. Because I wanted to show you last night save the date stuff I've been working on, but I also can't even show you. Like I brought up my laptop to show you guys. That was dumb of me. I really can't, because you know what, this is something I can tell you about wedding planning updates, which is exciting, is that for save the dates we decided to go with, I feel like I'm saying too much but I'm not showing it to you. We decided to go with a family member that does some like watercolor artwork and have them do a little illustration is all I will say for our save the dates. It may include Brody. I am so excited to show you guys, but we'll have to show you like after our wedding. Sorry, it'll be like a long wait because yeah, there's just like details of our venue, stuff like that. So that's what's been hard, is we got that artwork back and we've been so excited to incorporate that into our save the dates. But then the issue has been, I wanted to like show you different options, but I literally can't show it to you. So you could help me decide. It's been hard. We're just doing on Minted. There's like so many different templates on there. They have like a custom option that you can do to do like, there's endless fonts and styles and colors and like shapes of the card, the thickness of the paper, the color of the envelope. Like there's a million decisions to make. So it's kind of what we've been hung up on, but I need to not be hung up on it. I think the blessing with the 2-year engagement, I knew I really wanted to have time, but then the curse is that it made me do nothing the first year, and now we're like, oh, we have to hustle our weddings listen your way. It's like summer, and the wedding planner's like, okay, come on, save the dates, let's go. And obviously she's helping, but it's just like hard for me to make decisions that I think are all big decisions. But it was helpful yesterday in the wedding planning meeting we had. She was like, okay, save the dates are meant to literally just save the date and be fun. It doesn't need to be something crazy formal like an invitation. Just like the simpler the better. And I'm like, okay, I needed to hear this because I feel like most of our guests like know our date, but still we need to get those out for people. And some are so busy and they'll have like other weddings, I'm sure, that our guests will be invited to that same weekend. So ideally I wanted ours to go out so early so it would be like the first day of the day people get, and then now I'm taking too long making little decisions. But I don't know if anyone else who's married or wedding planning feels that way. Like every little decision, I just don't want to make the wrong decisions or make a decision I'm gonna regret or something. So it feels like a lot of pressure, even for like little things. If it's like color of the font on the save the date, I know that's like so little, but I feel like I get so nitpicky or controlling. I don't know. So yeah, Max and I have been going back and forth, and of course like Max is helping so much, but he's just like, it looks great, I love it, it's beautiful. And I'm like, okay, he likes them all, so if I'm the picky one, like I need to be the one to really decide here. So that was yesterday. We talked about so much. It was really fun towards the end. We were getting deep into the design of our wedding and like colors and florals and draping and all that type of stuff, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. And it's actually really cool what our wedding planner does is, like, I just think this is actually so fascinating. Max and I were talking about it after. We're like, wow, like that is really just how she's explaining stuff. Like, okay, let me back up. Hiring a wedding planner was the best decision ever, and I remember thinking in the beginning like, this is such a hard decision to make. Is every decision gonna be this hard? But no, just finding the right wedding planner was hard, because everyone we talked to I loved, and like I vibed with everyone, and I just kind of went off of like the work that they had done and the direction I felt like they were going with us. So yes, this one was like the one of our dreams. I don't know if I share, maybe we'll share like after a wedding, but yeah, she's just been incredible. And what I'm trying to say is I feel like looks into like who you are as a person in your home, in your life, in your wardrobe, in your dog, in your lifestyle, and your hobbies, and like more so to you as a couple, and like brings that out in design instead of just what you like. Because I can tell her, oh, these are all the designs, this is what I like. And it was just so interesting yesterday because we filled out this whole questionnaire of like just stuff about us, and she's like, but see, you say you like this, but I'm getting this other type of aspect from you. And I'm like, yeah, that is so me, like to my core, which I guess I can tell you. Yeah, why don't I just say, because that's something I can share with you, is of course I'm showing like linens and neutrals and beachy and Cape Cod and the blue and the white and the, you know, like how our house looks and what I love, and it feels very zen and cozy and grody and the like all of this type of stuff just about me as a person. She's like, Gretchen, I'm getting this very like glam vibe from you and like bouginess, and I'm like, yeah, that like is me deep down. Like I was like, you know, my inner child, like my young self. Like I was running around in heels every day and like pink fluffy dresses and with my tiara, and like I am like a pink girl, princessy girl deep down, which of course not everything's gonna be pink at our wedding, but that is like who I am. Like I feel like I am like a glam girly girl. And even though like our house here is obviously like coastal grandmother and kind of vibes and neutral and beachy, and like I love that, but yeah, so it's just interesting talking about the design and her ideas for that. And yeah, so sorry I just yapped for so long, but I wanted to give you an update because I wanted to film the rest of the day, but I was just kind of this is so dramatic. I was in say survival mode. No, I was just in like automatic mode. Like I walked Brody, I cleaned, I cooked dinner, I got in bed, I FaceTime Max, and he read Harry Potter to me on FaceTime. I actually just posted an Instagram story, so if you guys remember this as you're watching this vlog, of my Aura ring. I have never had a 91 readiness. I don't think I've ever been in the 90s, and it said I slept 8 hours. I'm like, no wonder I feel like a new human. I never sleep 8 hours, and I just felt so relaxed and so nice going to bed because I FaceTime Max and he read Harry Potter to me. And there's just something I've noticed, like before he left for this hockey season, he would read Harry Potter to me some nights before we go to bed. And I'd always say, Max, whenever you read to me, I sleep 100 times better. Like I need to just keep up with that. And it's so fun because I'm like, sorry if this is annoying for you, but this actually really helps me sleep. And he's like, no, I love reading to you. Like this is so much fun because he loves Harry Potter so much. So it's like a win-win. Like he gets to read like his favorite books, like his most favorite movies, like he's obsessed. But then for me, it's like literally the one thing I feel like that has gotten me out of my own head, because when I read a book, I feel like I'm still very alert and awake, and I'll just read the whole book until 3 a.m. Like I can't put it down. I'll just be so into it. And maybe it's like I'm reading Colleen Hoover, or like I was reading Seven Husbands, like books that I was really needing to like flip the page. But Harry Potter just feels like calm. Well, some scenes aren't calm, but like calming and nostalgic in the way that we know it's gonna happen. Like we've seen all the movies and whatever, but it just feels like now I'm starting to realize, reflecting, the reason it's so nice is it's like I'm like a kid being read a bedtime story. So yeah, that's my new life hack for sleeping well, is getting read to. If you can have someone read to you, I know that's harder than reading yourself. Actually, you know what I should try if we're ever like not in the same schedule or busy and can't. I've only done that a couple times since he's left. I should try audiobook, like going to bed, because I just feel like I get so anxious that I can't get out of my own head, and it keeps me up for hours. So that was really helpful. Sorry, now we're getting into like a sleep chat. I feel like that's something I don't talk about much, but it honestly is like a thing I struggle with in life, I feel like, is sleeping. poorly, and how bad quality sleep and not enough sleep just impacts my day-to-day life, and feeling like really tired or lethargic or with workouts and not like recovering enough, that kind of thing. And so that's been a breakthrough, being read to at night, taking Ollie sleep gummies. Those really help me. Sorry, now we're getting into like a sleep chat, but especially going into wedding planning, I'm like, we have such a busy year coming up. I gotta get this sleep thing like under control and start having like consistent good quality sleep, because I feel like I have so much going on and I have like so many decisions to make and stuff. So I'm like, I need to be well rested and prepared here. Wow, I just yapped for so long. Kind of where we're at with wedding planning, and it's fun getting, you know, like our guest list finalized and all of that type of stuff, like contracts and payments and all that out of the way, and moving into the fun like design little things and music and florals and da-da-da. So that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, that's the update. Sorry, I just yapped for so long, and I'm really sorry again for going MIA last night. I wanted to be like, full day in my life of wedding planning, and I was looking more at the save the date signs, but I'm like, I cannot even take out my vlog camera. I can like barely keep my eyes open. Just had breakfast, took Brody on a walk, and made myself a little hazelnut latte. My last update, I thought to tell you guys, actually, as I'm saying that, I'm thinking of another one. Okay, final update for where we're at wedding planning. First thing I'll say quickly, Max and I recently had this idea to have a certain family member officiate our wedding, which we thought would be so fun. We've thought about that for a while and have thought about like grandparents. We didn't want to be too much for them. We just loved how Sydney's grandpa, shout out Sydney, officiated their wedding, and it was like so special. And yeah, just our favorite weddings we've been to, it's always like a family member or mutual friend or something, and I feel like that's so fun rather than just having, like if you had just a officiant person that you hired, like obviously that's fine, but we just thought it would be fun to have like a family member. So if any of you guys have any like tips or favorite things you did at your wedding or planning to at your wedding, comment down below. I want to know. I'm so interested in hearing that stuff. I love all the like little details and ways you can make it your own. I feel like there definitely will be things that we do that are not traditional. Like we're just gonna want to make it how we want to make it. And something else our wedding planner said to us, which I thought was so interesting and so true. She was like, these weddings that you say that you love so much, like there's one that Max and I went to, oh my gosh, 4 or 5 years ago now, when we like first started dating one of his friends from college, and we compare like every wedding to it. Not really, but like that just set the bar so high. It was like one of our most favorite weddings. The vibes were just perfect, everything was amazing, and I was like describing everything about it to our wedding planner, and I just feel like every little detail, like they thought of everything. And then she said something yesterday that I keep thinking about, and she was like, your favorite weddings, it's because like back to how she does the design like specific kind of to you and who you are as a person. She's like, the reason you're loving these weddings so much so consciously is because the weddings are so the vibe of like the bride and groom and the couple, and they are so comfortable and having the time of their life and having so much fun, and it like gives everyone else permission to feel that way too. And she was like, how were the bride and groom that wedding? And I'm like, that is so true. They were so comfortable, they were in their element, they were like so in love, thriving, happy, fun, carefree, social. And I'm like, that's so true. Like the reason these weddings are amazing is because they're very much so like that couple, and then it makes it like even better that way. So I thought that was really interesting. Okay, finally what I'm getting to, why I picked up the camera, is because I was thinking how, I don't know if I really talked about this on YouTube, I've just been silently struggling for the past year. Basically, it took me over a year to decide on my bridesmaids, and you know what? Now I'm glad though, everything happens for a reason, because I really wanted to ask them like very shortly after I got engaged, and then it just took me so long to decide who exactly I wanted to be in my bridal party. And I felt like for so long, maybe I talked about this, I'm having deja vu, maybe I talked about it a little bit. I felt like for so long I would just hear other brides say things like, oh my gosh, don't do too many bridesmaids, it's chaos, it's overwhelming, like 7 was a lot, 8 was a lot. And I'm like, here I am thinking I want 10, like is this crazy? And I was just listening to what everyone else had to say, and then I think at one point I was like, wait a minute, this is literally our wedding. Like we can do it on our own terms. Yes, I love hearing everyone else's opinions, but I feel like, I think I'm having deja vu because I had a really enlightening conversation with some of my closest friends, and they were like, Gretchen, you're getting all this advice from other people, and you're like, yeah, sounds good, like I need to listen to what they say, do that. So like think about who you are as a person and as a friend, and like you are very social, you like to be around everyone. Like they were just breaking it down for me. It was so helpful. They're like, do you feel overwhelmed with a lot of your girlfriends around? Do you feel overwhelmed with certain people? Do they stress you out? Do they whatever? And I was like, no. I like love my girlfriends so much. I love being around them. So I'm like, why? I was so worried like I had to cap it at a certain number. and then it would hurt some feelings and whatever. And so I finally decided I'm having 10 bridesmaids, and I finally made the decision. I'm at peace with it, and now they probably all know who they are, but I'm just working on all the little things to ask them, and I feel bad that it's taken me so long, but I just was kind of listening to opinions of too many other people and advice that I saw online, like don't include too many, or I saw so many regrets of what, sorry, grabbed a new battery, my battery died. This is how I know I'm yapping too much, but I feel like I saw so much online of like #1 regrets from our wedding, and I kept looking at those, and a lot of girls were saying like including too many bridesmaids or including someone I wish I didn't, and so that like really stressed me out. But who I am as a person, like I'm such a social like girl, love to be around all my girls, and it's like I'd rather just include everyone. And if you like grow apart from a bridesmaid, whatever kind of is what it is, like I'd rather have that than like leave someone out that I'll continue to be close to and that loves me and I love them and care about that, you know? So the bridesmaid thing was like such a struggle for me. I don't know if anyone else felt that way. I feel like I just heard so much about it for so long, and it was really confusing how I was thinking. And then finally recently I was like, I'm gonna do it on my terms. Max and I don't need to have the same number. We're actually not gonna. He's gonna have one less than me. He's gonna have 9 groomsmen, and it is what it is. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be fine. I guess 2 of my girls could walk down with one of his guys. Like, we'll figure that out. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm sure you'll see bridesmaid proposal stuff coming soon if I can get my friggin' shit together. I've been working on it, but it was so hard to proceed forward with like gifts for them when I didn't know exactly who. I was kind of struggling for like the last couple. So anywho, that's it on that. Just gonna keep letting my self-tan marinate, and I just got a call and then my car is finally ready. It's been so long that they've been working on it. So let's go grab that. Maybe I'll bring you guys along. We'll see how she's doing. The poor thing. Like, I'm so scared that I'm starting to get to that point with my car where it's worth less then all the repairs start costing, and then I feel like that's how you know it's coming to the end of its lifespan. But I guess we will see how she's doing. Okay, saying goodbye to my nice new loaner that's like the 9 years newer version of my car. But like, honestly, who am I kidding? I'm so attached to my car. Even though this is nice and new, I'm still gonna feel so excited to get in my car. And I think I'm just such a light interior girl that the black interior, maybe if this was like the light tan, I would be like, I'm really jealous, but I can't really see myself in this car anyway, so luckily I'll still be excited to get back into mine. This is nice. Like, the seats are definitely nicer. It drives a little nicer, I think. But honestly, even for my car being 9 years old, I still feel like it drives nice and all that. So yeah, feeling like my hair looks so blonde right now. I feel like whenever I'm in all black, I'm like, wow, I look so blonde. But then sometimes I'm looking brunette, so I don't know. Might go a little blonder at next appointment. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. We're almost at BMW. Bye. Back in Coco. It feels so good to be back. Love you, Coco girl. You guys, I will say, I know I've been complaining about my car and car troubles for so long, but you know what's crazy is I actually don't think I said, I feel like I just remember complaining to Lucy when they called me. I for sure thought, if you guys remember, the problem was this time my car wasn't picking up on my key fob, and so to start it, luckily if I would hold it against the steering column it would recognize the key, but I couldn't, like the key fob wasn't working. I couldn't lock the car, I couldn't unlock it. I was like manually locking and unlocking it, just keeping it locked, which is so bad. So finally got it fixed. I'm like, oh, I'm sure they'll just give me a new key fob. It was in at BMW for over a week. They can go decide a loaner. I don't know what I would have done. And they needed a new noise suppression filter, which I don't know how that made it so that it wouldn't recognize the key fob. I'm like, it's gotta be something in the steering column. Don't even know what that is. I looked it up and it's not that expensive. So tell me why. They're like, okay, it'll be like over $1,000. I'm like, huh? But I think most of it, when you bring it to your car type's like dealership, is like, it'll be more expensive from the labor. But then I get scared to bring it somewhere else that'll get messed up, you know? I don't know. Because look at what I saw in here. Labor amount, $907. Parts amount, $75. Miscellaneous charges, $38. So the total was $1,020. Oh, and then sales tax, $5. So $1,025. But $907 of it was for labor. Is that because it sat there for a week? Well, they had to do like 2 rounds of diagnostics, which I think they told me was like $180, $190 each time. So there's almost like $400 just that. Remote key operation diagnostics, $189. Noise suppression filter replacement, $718. Audio wiring, $75. I don't freaking know. I wish I was a mechanic. in another life, I'm gonna learn how to take care of my car. But like every time it's at least $1,000. And don't even, they're like, you need new tires again, even though I just got new tires last summer. Every time I get new tires, it's like $2,000, which maybe this next time I should actually like do my research online. I think there's websites where you can get your tires, like your type that you need online, like wholesale, and then have someone else put them on. But then I get scared that if something goes wrong, I'll be like, oh, I should have just paid more money, brought it to BMW. I don't know if anyone has thoughts of that. Anyway, I'm yapping. Now I just drove to CVS. Gonna run in quick. The army. Just got back home. I got my birthday chocolate, which you don't really need to see that. And my favorite, my Ollie Sleep gummies. Oh, wasn't I saying in the beginning of this vlog? Yeah, how I took them last night and they helped me sleep so well, along with Max reading Harry Potter to me. But I'm on my last 2, so I'm so glad that why am I shedding? I think I just really noticed it in the black. Yeah, I'm on my last 2, so I'm so glad I remembered to grab some of these while I was at CVS. So I'm gonna end off this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, I just yapped a lot about wedding stuff, but felt like you guys deserved an update because I don't talk about it nearly as much as I should, because I feel like it's just always going on in my head every day and behind the scenes. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Get excited for the Bermuda vlogs to come. I'll probably film like 1 or 2 while I'm there. It'll be my first time. It's gonna be so exciting. We go tomorrow. So I love ya, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.